video is about Unit 4, Lesson C, Dear Mom. Now, Dear Mom is a comic poem written by Bran Patton, and it is actually written as a letter by a child to his mom who wasn't at home, and he spent the day alone. And what all he did. It reveals the child's inappropriate behavior. He had broken the cup and a vase brought from China by his mother's grandfather. However, the mischievous child claims that he has no idea how this happened. And he claims that he did not turn on the water, but the water began to overflow mysteriously. He had taken the jam and left the jam stain on the kitchen wall, but he claims that to his mother that these strange things happened on their own, and that there were ghosts in the house. So this poem is about a child's innocence and how he tries to conceal from his mother the mischievous things that he has done. So let's read the poem. While you were out, a cup went and broke itself. See, the explanation starts, and it starts with the cup breaking itself. Yes, he has not broken it. It got broken itself. A crack appeared in the blue vase your great-granddad brought back from Mr. Ming in China. Somehow, without me even turning the tap, the sink mysteriously overflowed. A strange jam stain about the size of a boy's hand appeared on the kitchen wall. I don't think we will ever discover exactly how the cat managed to turn on the washing machine, especially from the inside, or how sister's pet rabbit went and mistook the waste disposable unit for a bureau. I can tell you I was scared when as if by magic a series of muddy footprints appeared on the new white carpet. I was being good, but I think the house is haunted, so knowing you were going to have a fit, I have gone over to grandma's for a bit. Yes? Okay, so this poem, the most important highlight is the images that the writer has created through the poem. It is known as imagery. So, you see the handprint, a strange jam stain about the size of a boy's hand, and the crack in the jar that appeared miraculously by itself, and the sink that mysteriously overflowed, and the cup that went and broke itself, and the cat that turned the washing machine while she was on the inside, not even outside, and the rabbit went and mistook the waste disposable unit for a bureau, and there are even muddy footprints that appeared on the new white carpet. He was being good, but he thinks the house is haunted. So he knows that while seeing all this, my mother is going to have a fit. So he has gone to his granny's for a bit. Yes, so this is a comic poem, as you can see. Whenever the children are at home, some or the other thing, they experiment and do. So this child has also done that. He has broken a cup. He has cracked the blue vase, and that vase was pretty precious because it was, a vase that was made during the time of Ming Dynasty. So he's a child, he doesn't know that. So he thinks that everybody calls it a Ming vase. So he thinks that Mr. Ming gave it to Mama's great granddad. Okay, that is why he says that it is brought back from Mr. Ming in China. And somehow automatically the tap turned on and the sink mysteriously overflowed. He did not turn on the fact. He's being very specific. The cup broke itself, the crack appeared itself, and the sink overflowed itself. He did not even turn on the tap. And then a strange jam stain that is exactly the size of a boy's hand appeared. So the child is very innocently explaining all this to save his life, because he knows that these things that I have done is going to make my mama very angry, and he writes she is going to have a fit. Yes, so It's not that his life will be threatened, but yeah, mama will be very, very angry. He knows that. So he's innocently explaining and blaming things on a ghost that is there. He says that the house is haunted. Muddy footprints are appearing on the white carpet without him even knowing and realizing who is doing that. He was being good. He did not do anything. So you can see it's a comic poem and more of a letter to a mother. Now, how do we understand it is written by a small child? Yes. So all these things a grown-up child of 15 would not do and say that somebody else did it. It's a written very in a very innocent language, and all the things explained are very innocent and childlike. That is why we assume that the poem is narrated by a small kid. Yes, and let's see what imagery is there in the poem. The overflowing sink, the jam stain on the wall, cat in the washing machine, muddy footprints on the new white carpet are some of the examples. These are visually descriptive examples and they are a way of using figurative language. Imagery is a figure of speech, especially in a literary work. When we use figurative language and visually descriptive scenes are written in any story or a poem, that is called as imagery. Okay, so these scenes, they create an image before you as if you can see that. The words, they paint a picture. So in lesson 4, unit 4, all three lessons we have seen extensive use of imagery as the writer describes everything in a very picturesque way. The description is such that we can actually see that whatever is being described. Yes, so this is done. This lesson completes unit 4. So our explanation of A, B and C, all three are done. Okay, now we will meet with another grammar video. Till then, take care. We'll keep meeting in class. Bye bye. Thank you.